Hi there, I want to show you how to make small changes to your diet that can have dramatic results in terms of your sugar intake. I've chosen everyday foods today um, and given you alternatives with lower sugar because we all know that we need to decrease our sugar intake. It's damaging our bodies, it stresses our bodies out, immunity, skin, mood, weight, so many different things. But I want to be realistic here. It's very difficult to cut all sugar out of your diet. And sometimes when you try and do that, it can lead to even binge eating afterwards and overdosing in sugar and craving all the wrong things. So here's some small changes that you can make to your family's intake or to your own individual intake that hopefully will have a big impact. 1 teaspoon is equal to 4 grams. When you're looking at the back of the boxes or whatever, under nutritional value you'll see carbohydrates. Under that you'll see off which is sugar. And you really don't want something with over 20 grams of sugar in 100 grams is really, really high. You want to be aiming at less than 5 grams of sugar per 100 grams. That's on the low side, okay? We know we need to be choosing whole foods and quality foods and lots of vegetables and quality grains and good source of protein. But everyday foods that I'm going to show you here can be laced with sugar. And I'm going to show you the end result of saving a hell of a lot of sugar. There's 25 teaspoons of sugar in here, and that's what we're saving today. Okay, so starting with breakfast. If you choose a sugary cereal, like so, you're looking at about 13 grams of sugar, which is about 3 teaspoons of sugar. If you swap over to something like Weetabix, now we know oats are good, we know eggs are good in the morning, but sometimes families like cereal, it's quick and it's easy. Weetabix, very low in sugar. There's a little bit in there. But if you choose Weetabix over a very sugary cereal, you're saving about 3 teaspoons of sugar, okay, on an average serving. And even from giving talks and doing demonstrations, I know that this is even a small portion. So sometimes people are having 3 times this of a sugary cereal. So you're saving 3 grams with a like for like serving, okay. Moving on to mid-morning, you want maybe a yogurt. But if you swap from a sugary variety to a less sugary variety, so this has got 4 teaspoons of sugar in it in this one, and this one has 1 teaspoon of sugar. It's a natural yogurt, but if you add your own strawberries to it, that's how you get a little bit of sweetness, but without the excess sugar. So making the swap from a sugary yogurt to a plain natural live yogurt and adding your own sugar, your own sweetness, you're saving about 3 teaspoons of sugar. Okay. Lunchtime, we all know we should be making our own soup. Sometimes that's not possible, and we want to grab something. So some of the varieties in the store can contain a lot of sugar. Okay, so just be aware of that. A tomato soup is one of the ones with really high sugar content generally, so just watch out for that. So if you change from a tomato-based soup to maybe a chicken and vegetable soup, you can save about 2.5 teaspoons of sugar in that. So there's got, 8 grams of sugar in a 400 gram serving in the chicken and vegetable. In the same portion, you're looking at 18 grams of sugar. So you're saving 2.5 teaspoons of sugar there. So all adds up. Next one is your cereal bars. Okay, I'm going to do a post on cereal bars and protein bars and navigating that whole arena because it can be so complex as to people are confused what they should be having and what's healthy and what's not healthy. But anyway, for today's demonstration, in 2 of these cereal bars, you've got about 3 teaspoons of sugar, okay? If you choose to maybe have 2 oat biscuits with a little bit of peanut butter and maybe add your own little bit of banana and sprinkle some cinnamon on top of it, you're going to save 3 teaspoons of sugar and you're going to get more protein and less sugar, okay? So again, moving on to dinner time. Saving time, you might buy a jar of something just to know that a 400 gram serving of sweet and sour sauce is going to give you 16 teaspoons of sugar in some varieties, okay? If you swap over to a curry sauce, you're looking at about 2.5 teaspoons of sugar per 400 grams for the same size, okay? So with that swap over, you're saving 13.5 teaspoons of sugar. So watch what you're choosing there. And then moving on, evening time, you fancy a biscuit and a cup of tea, okay? Just watch. There's sugary ones, these kind of oat ones that contain sugar, and then you have your plain kind of rich tea variety. You'll save a teaspoon of sugar there. can add up if you fancy it every night of the week. So overall, in that demonstration, everyday foods, you're saving 25 teaspoons of sugar. Okay, the World Health Organization doesn't want us to have any more than 6 teaspoons of sugar in the whole day. Okay, so beware of what you're putting into your body. You don't have to make radical changes. Sometimes it could just be small changes that add up. But be aware, start reading the labels, and choose wisely. I hope that helps. Okay, so wishing you well and healthy decisions and more life and energy in spring, summertime.